How are you guys doing today, this evening, this morning? Whenever you are watching me, you are going to get your confirmations through me one way or another. And without further ado, y'all, I don't know why I'm over here trying to no, I'm just kidding. Let's get started, y'all. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday. I want to start off with my little meditation book. The reason why is because there's always a divine message for you guys here, and I'm developing a habit. So something about trying something new, developing habits could be symbolic for like the next few months. Give it a try. You never know where you're gonna go. Also, preparations in this time for the next few months could be very symbolic as well. Okay, now let's get in. Hi Mariposa, hi Avenue, hi baby. Let's go. Okay, September 3rd. Satisfaction is a low thing. How pure a thing is joy. Marianne Moore. Our perfectionism is generally dashed all hopes of self-satisfaction. But the program is here to show us that we can make progress. We can learn to believe that we are doing any task as well as we need to do it at this time. Our job is the effort. The outcome is a part of a larger plan, one that involves more than ourselves. We'll find joy when we find acceptance of ourselves and our efforts and the belief that we are spiritual beings whose lives do have purpose and direction. The wisdom that accompanies spiritual growth offers us security, that which we have sought along many avenues. Avenue, you better be listening. And when we feel secure, we can trust that the challenges confronting us are purposeful and to our advantage. One day at a time, one small prayer at a time, move us ever closer to spiritual security. We can look with glad anticipation at our many responsibilities and activities today. They are our opportunities for spiritual security. We can trust our growing inner resources by simply asking for guidance and waiting patiently. It will find us. I must exercise my prayers if I want the spiritual security where I can find joy. I will ask for guidance with every activity today. Now, let me tell you why that's symbolic, guys, because I didn't even know certain parts of my day was already in tune with what's going on. And let me tell you why. Charlie has been busy working, cleaning up, but I finally went and got my package for some selective batteries. Now, let me tell you why these selective batteries are very symbolic. I had to get some batteries for my motion sensor with my security system in my home. And I've been putting it off. I don't know why I was putting it off for so long, but I finally just ordered it. And I got it and I changed it. And I was just like, I don't know why that just made me feel so accomplished. Listen, change your batteries could be symbolic, but something about changing energies, throwing away the old, making space for the new could be symbolic. Ordering in new stuff for yourself could be symbolic, but it just gave me like an umph. And now like I hear the sensor and I'm just like, when Georgia be moving around and I'm like, random confirmation. So upgrading your security system could be symbolic. Also, upgrading your spiritual protection could be symbolic within your home. Saging your home. Hi Shay. Hi Emily. Upgrading the security within your home. Upgrading your own spiritual protection. All of that could be very symbolic. Okay. Is there anything else? Trusting where spirit is guiding you is very symbolic, and also being very patient. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Let's go. Cause let me get in, cause y'all know in the morning time or in the evening, got meetings, babe. Got meetings. You said you just got confessed to. Confessions? These are my confessions. Hi, Tavia. Who confessing to you? Emily, thank you. I didn't know I needed to bring that to the light, but you know what? Let's bring it up. There could be people that's on their way back to you to confess an apology, a love offer, to tell you what has been going on while they've been away. Let me tell you why. There was somebody that reached out to me, and shout out to him, because I will not give away his personal details. I will not. But he reached out to me and he was just like, Charlie, where you been? I've missed you. You just need to start taking me serious. He didn't say it like that. That's a grown ass man. Let me not say it like that. And I respect him, so I will not. But essentially along those lines. And I was just like, sir, now y'all, I know the game. When a person disappears and tries to reappear, it's either a few things. Either they're going through a dark night of the soul life, like something crazy, changes, awakenings, or two, they had a girlfriend. We're not calling them bees no more. We're calling them girlfriends. And so I made a joke. I was like, boy, I gotta stop boying these grown men, because they be grown ass men. But I was just like, oh, you finally broke up with your girlfriend. I have not kept up with this person. I have not looked at this person's page, y'all. Like, Charlie been in focus. Like, I've been here. I've been peaceful. Getting my life all in order. Buying batteries and stuff. Getting things, just making sure I'm organized. And he sent a message back saying, I did the breaking up with. And I just left it on red. I'm gonna be honest. I left it on red. Let me tell you why. Because in this moment in my life, I'm not the rebound. I'm not the you could think about me later. I'm not the one you put on layaway till later. And granted, there was a season where he really was trying to take me serious, and I just wasn't ready for that. I just wasn't ready at that time. But symbolism of it is that I don't know how far removed. I didn't even dive into how far removed the breakup was. But he snitched on himself. And not even that, I respect his honesty, but the biggest thing is that I'm at a peaceful state. I don't need chaos, or I don't need you trying to move on to me when you ain't wrapped up your old stuff. Alright? And I didn't know I had to bring that into here, so until I brought it into here. So let's go. Jennifer Collective. And whenever I bring my personal to here, guys, the reason is because either some of you guys could be going through it, you need to sort through it, or you need some insights. Okay? Now, I do see Spirit is asking you in this moment, stop making things harder on yourself and on your vision than what you need to. Charlie, what does that mean? Instead of you being in your head in this moment, instead of you guys, instead of thinking, and I'll use my batteries as an example, instead of thinking about, man, I gotta get batteries, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get this for my home. Why don't you just solve one thing at a time? Don't make things so hard for yourself right now. Don't put yourself or throw yourself into battles. And I'm really getting really mental battles, more so than anything. Hi, T! Did you get your video? I think you got your video. I'm pretty sure you got your video. And if you didn't, check your email. Okay? Hi, Queen! Let's keep going, because I gotta give y'all some inspiration. Alright, let's go. I'm looking with the way these cards is coming out, baby. Y'all need a lot of inspiration. You need some inspiration. Okay, good. And also, T, if you ever have any questions, and to everybody, if you ever do get a reading from me, make sure, like, if y'all have questions, we could do follow-ups. Okay? Okay. Now, in this moment, guys, I want you to know that this is not a give it to me, God. What's the word? Because I don't want to speak out against you. You're not stuck. Now, you might have to take some extra steps, but you are not stuck. This kind of makes me think of, let's say, for example, you are on your way home and you realize that the way you typically get home, a road is closed, okay? And you realize you got to take a different street. You got to take a detour. That does not mean that you are blocked from getting your ass home. Absolutely not. It just means you got to go a different way. When Spirit requires you guys to go a different way, or he delays you, you know, he needs you to go on a relay, don't get mad, don't get upset, don't fight the power. Because something within that is Spirit creating a new way or showing you something new within your path. Now, if you open your eyes to that instead of being combative about that, then you will see what Spirit is doing for you. Not to you, for you. Now, to me, guys, I use the example of getting home driving. But I want you guys, hi Samuels, I want you guys to really take that example and apply it to different aspects in your life. If Spirit gives you the jump on a person, some information in a dream, or just out loud in real life, whatever, don't be upset at if you have to remove a person. Don't be upset if Spirit removes a person, a situation. Just don't be upset at the pathway of how you get there or what's being given to you. Okay? Now, the second thing, to my people that are you create things, I don't want to just say, I don't want to specify just on content creators. I want to specify on my business owners that you ship things, okay? Specifically, shipping. 2 different messages. For my very new, you're getting into the business, you are literally like brand new, and you're like, should I start? This is your confirmation. You should start. Hi, Ari Lynn. Start with what you have. Start with whatever packaging you have. Ship it out. Start with whatever logo you want to put out. Start with whatever you have. Do not get caught up in the perfectionism, which is what the title of that, how we started. Don't get caught up in the perfectionism of your packaging, because over time you'll be able to develop it exactly how you want it. Okay? Now, to my business owners, you have been sending stuff out. All right? You already done packaged things out. You got your business established. It's time for you to invest your money into better packaging. I got that download today, and I had to relay it to you, and they just brought it back to me. What do you mean, Charlie? I want to use the example of my batteries, because shout out to somebody, go get some new batteries. All right, they sent me batteries, and the pack was this long, like it was this long, but the packaging was a real big ass box with like a little bit of stuff in it, and I was like, why do you need this big ass box for this thing? And I understand it was for lengthwise, but I was just like, there were so many different other packagings that they could have used. So many other things. And for some reason, I just had a download of, guys, get packaging for things that are big, like something about invest money into your packaging. Okay, the reason why is because you'll be able to sell things. It looks a little bit more professional. Like I'm getting selling things at a higher price, but something about, and this is not to my newcomers, unless you're starting a new business and you just got the money, you know, if you got the money, then invest the money. But to my business people that have already been established, you've already been like shipping things, put investments into your shipping. I'll give you an example. Actually, you know what? I could give the example. I had a friend, and I don't know if I want to give that example. You know what? I'll give the example because y'all deserve the example. When I ordered a product from one of my friends, they had sent me the product, but they also sent me a sticker. They sent me a wristband with the it was like a wristband with the logo or with their company on it. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but maybe that was it. And it was in a bucket. It was like in a container. Okay. For some reason, I just want to say, spruce up your packaging. Okay? Okay, straight like that. Okay, let's go. I like how you did that there. No, gotta always tell the story. The story. Okay, yeah. Now, back to the message, guys. Spirit has been recognizing that you have been off balance in a lot of different aspects of you. I'm also getting your journey. But for some reason, I feel like if we call your attention to the parts that are unbalanced that you need to fix, I feel as though this is where we start at. Okay? We don't take on the whole enchilada. If you were about to make some enchiladas, we don't sit over here and get caught up in the process. We just like, okay, what do we need for the enchiladas? Okay? Do I have the tortillas? I do have, in fact, the tortillas. Do I got the chili powder? I do not actually do, but do I want that one? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Do I got the flour to blend it? You know, like, the reason I'm telling you that is that something about this next part of your journey, and I'm using cooking as an example, but when it comes to your new beginning, guys, break down what you have versus what you don't have. If this is content creation, break down what you don't have versus what you do have. Start with what you have. And can we go get things one by one? This kind of gives me, are you moving into a new place? Do you got to start all over with new furniture? Are you getting new furniture? Get it one by one. Month by month. Something about month by month. Random confirmation for someone, but yeah, let's go. Something about we're trying to make you sure of something. Yep. How does that person fit? I keep hearing no bite marks, no hickeys. Okay. Well, if we're speaking in a business setting, guys, make sure that the people that you are engaging in, like, you're not doing, like, if you're doing the intimacies with them, like, they're not marking up your neck. Something about you need to present professional. And you want to know something? I put this on. Ooh, it's already covered up. I put this on because, y'all, I was eating some applesauce. And, like, right before, like, I've been wearing this in right before I got a little spot on it. And I was just like, I don't feel like changing my outfit. They're just like, well, just go grab a jacket. But something about, like, I don't know, like, just be aware of, like, if you are doing intimacies, covering up and stuff like that. Yeah. That's so random. But random confirmations, you're gonna get them through me. Heavy emphasis, guys, and gals, I do see something about Spirit is trying to I don't want to just assume. Y'all see me? I'm being extra careful about this. If you're dealing with somebody, there is no third party. You'll get confirmation or you're getting confirmation of this reading, but if you need physical, tangible evidence, Libra season for you will be that for you. Now, somebody could be receiving help from their dad, which I just thought about it. My dad did not call me back today. I'm gonna call him again. And you want to know something? Because my dad is very spiritual. Like, where do you get your spirituality from? Both my parents. But my dad, he was literally like, hey, babe, I'm on the phone and we talk about the Bible. Can I give you a call back? Discussing the Bible in this time could be symbolic. I'm just like, sure, it's fine. Take your time. For some reason, a dad could be a person that helps you. I do see finances here, okay? I do see like tangible help, okay? Something about maybe you need to open your eyes. The second one, the dad is going to be a part of the life. Whatever that means to you. No third party to a girl. I mean, to a woman. I mean, if you're having kids, you know. I want to say that if somebody was entertaining, or I don't even know if they were into something, I just feel as though by the time they come back to you, that's settled. And for some reason, I do feel like it's accidentally settled. And you want to know something? Yeah. For some reason, I'm hearing let it work itself out. This next part of your journey, you do your part, but for some reason, I'm hearing let God do it. And let me specify. This is if it pertains to another person, like a person outside of yourself. Let them do it. Or this could literally just be words of advice. Like if you're doing partnerships with a person, I'm seeing collaborations with a person, make sure that another person is doing their part. But I see no partner there. I don't know why I keep getting in confirmation. Somebody doesn't have a partner. Was y'all tripping over a bit? I told you we're not calling them bees no more. We're calling them women. Alright? Hi, Flying! Hi, Moon! How you doing, babes? Yeah, awareness, important, and value came out. I have to give you this awareness. I'm bringing you awareness. You want to know why? One, it's time. But two, I'm also getting the energy of some of you guys could be in, I don't want to say in dark places, but something about spirit is giving you the light and the dark, okay? Spirit, and I'm also hearing spirit is shedding light. Like I'm hearing shedding light, okay? If you guys are embarking, like if you guys are coming out of a really hard time, I really want to say that the light is provided. It almost feels as though I see like a match, because there's literally like a match here. And symbolism of how I set these cards up, y'all, I feel like Spirit is almost setting on fire your old. Now, the full moon is coming up this upcoming Sunday, y'all. So, and to those that want to participate in my full moon event, because I feel as though I need to start advertising because it's fucking Wednesday. And listen, Charlie been over here getting her stuff. I'm getting my affairs in order. I'm getting my batteries, y'all. I gotta get my batteries. But guys, I do spiritual events, rituals where I help you to release. So if that is something that you want to embark on, I'm gonna have you book it on my site, which actually I need to update my price because I had a spiritual calling that I need to discount it for this month. So it's gonna be a $25 buy-in. Give me a second, I will update it. You know what? I could do 2-in-1. Let me show you how a business owner does shit real quick. This is why I love my website. Let me tell you why. Because updating things on my website, getting a website for business owners could be very symbolic. But updating stuff on my website, especially if I want to put stuff on sale, the easiest shit I gotta do. All I gotta do is tap. I gotta log in, tap 2 buttons, and then it's done. And I save it for the full moon. Literally. Less than a second. Not $250. Okay, and then save. Okay, it's on sale. Y'all see how fast that was? Updates. Guys, get a website that you could just do real quick updates on. My full moon special is going to be $25. If you feel as though there's something that you want to release, go ahead and book there because I will be helping you to release this time. But let's get back into the reading. Something about this previous journey, this past, something about Spirit is handing you the lighter to ignite it. And I'm seeing to erase it. Something about burning it, like all. Getting rid of it all. And for some reason, I do feel like all in one. Now, there is some things that you do have to physically do by yourself in order to begin this process, or I'm hearing the progression of removing things. But something about Spirit has already, I'm hearing, placed in your mind that what you need to relieve, what you need to let go, like. And for some reason, I just said relieved. So something about whatever you're releasing, it's going to cause like a relieval. Or whatever this information I'm giving you is like, it's easy. Simple as 1, 2, 3. It doesn't take too long. Okay? Now, I really don't want to get involved into y'all love life right now quite yet. Just because, shit, y'all doing work on y'allself. Y'all working on yourself. Y'all getting yourself together real bad. But if you're dealing with someone, well, here's the tea. Because I grabbed my teacup. I feel like their life got reset as well. Ecstasy is in reverse. This part, hold on. We're talking about you. We're not talking about them. Because Spirit wants me to specify that you come first. All right? You come first. You said we won't be able to, but it's also a total lunar eclipse. It is the lunar eclipse, and I believe the next one is in February, if I remember correctly. So y'all, this full moon is gonna be, yeah. Thank you, flying. Appreciate that. Because I had another girlie telling me Saturn is in retrograde, and I was like, that's why. Lessons. Y'all clock this one. The things that are no longer fun in your life are removed. The things, the people, the experiences that you no longer find enjoyment in, they're removed as well. These last few months, Spirit could have been bringing an awareness to you of what you weren't enjoying. People, places, and things. These past few months, I don't want you guys to view them as a waste. I don't want you guys to feel as though like you weren't doing anything. I don't want you guys to feel as though you were being lazy. None of that. The reason why is because I feel as though Spirit was kind of running an experiment on you. And it kind of feels as though the experiment was, well, what do you enjoy versus what do you not enjoy? Can we, what gives you inspiration, what doesn't? What takes it away? And in this upcoming journey, guys, because Spirit has allowed you to spend enough time in the season of unbalance, I want to say it just like that, in the season of heartbreak, or in the season of fighting battles that we're losing battles, okay? We just wanted to bring you to awareness of the parts that were making you lose, so that you are aware as to why we are about to remove it. People, places, and things. That means if you try to bring back these old people into this new part, they're not going to be a part of it. They can't get to you no more. It's cut off. The reason why is because you're battling a new beginning. You are breaking free. And it's not about other people. It's not about good times. It's not about like, I just feel as though maybe these past few months, like, it just hasn't been a good time for you. It's been like a hermit mode or some shit. But I'm just getting like, this next part is, I feel like this one is Spirit giving you the help you need, the services you need. Yeah, I'm hearing it's propping you up, or it's preparing you for your journey ahead. Let's keep going. Yep, family time. Fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. I told y'all something about a family. I told you. Now, if you had to give up partying because you pregnant, here's what I will say though. How do you want me to say this? You have the support. You have the support. The Lovers is at the bottom of this. Shit, you might have the person too. Some of you guys could be getting ready to like really come in or step into your person. I see it's a family union that's forming, or it's somebody that you could be about to do a family with. And I just want to say that the way I have these cards positioned, guys, like, it's really giving me it's an honest union, but it's also one that somebody's not going to be playing around with you. Like, they're not coming to play with you. If somebody has just entered into your new timeline or into your journey, or if they've entered in, like, something about you guys are about to take a journey together. And this person is a very loyal person. I will say that they are very emotional, or they are very in tune with their emotions. Now, this masculine, I will say, he is a masculine. He is a good dad. He is like and I'm speaking in terms of a good dad because that's where they want me to start. That's where they want me to bring your awareness to. This person, he's a good person. Within you, if you're a femme watching me, I feel as though you are 110% to be in your divine feminine right now. But I just see two people coming together and you're not playing. And heavy emphasis on, I don't think you're going to have to worry about a third party. This union could be coming together in October, or somebody could have a birthday in October. I just see pumpkin patches and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is that I believe that this was kind of like preordained. But I do think that in order for this relationship to establish, or this family union to establish, I feel as though like your old life had to be burnt up, or their old life had to be burnt up. It's that simple. They had to let go of, I don't know why I'm getting the past 6 months, maybe they had to let go of or detach themselves from their old reality. It's kind of giving me like fighting the cause, or fighting their path. Somebody is getting ready to surrender. Okay? Now, if this is you, collective, if you are watching me right now, I feel as though you are being called to surrender to your path, because Spirit has a divine vision for you. It's not about what you want. It's not about what they want. It's about your divine path in this time. It's about where the spark, it's about where the path led. And I want to give a personal example. Can I give that? I think I could be able to give it. Yeah, I can give it. The book The Alchemist could be very symbolic, but there was I have a girly, and I talked about her, I believe, like last week, and about her going out to Egypt. And she posted something on her Instagram where she had met somebody, and she met them, because this is my traveling girly. All my friends just be traveling. I love that for you. But she met this person, where was it? In Romania, I think. I'll have to double check. But his home base, I believe, was Mexico. Her home base was, or is in the States. Well, you know what? Who knows where her home base is? Because, anyway, not too much on her. But symbolism of it is that she had made a post, and she was saying how, like, she had went to Mexico, because it was basically like a quick friendship where it was just like, hey, if you're ever on my side of the world, come say hello. Well, when she was visiting out in Mexico, he was traveling in another part of the world, or maybe he was in Romania or something like that. I don't want to, anyway, let me not get my things crossed, because maybe the locations is symbolic. You know what? What time is it? I got 6 minutes. Please hold. Because I think the locations are very, 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 very symbolic. Hold on. They traveled to Brazil. She did a solo trip to Brazil, and she ended up going and meeting this person there, and like in passing. And when she went to Mexico and was like, hey, I'm in town, he was in Romania. There we go. Fast forward to 2025, because now we're present. She's on a trip in Egypt, and all of a sudden he's in Egypt. They didn't plan this. They're just aligned. And I said, this sounds like some The Alchemist shit. If you guys have not read that book, read the book. But the symbolism of it is that I messaged her so quickly, and I was like, not you finding your husband again. And let me tell you something, because I'm not sure if I believe in coincidences. I believe that divine does what the fuck it's supposed to do. 10 toes down. And I have it in my head that I'm just like, I can't wait till she either messages me and be like, you know what, you were the first one that said that one was my husband. But when shit like that happens, like, it happens. Anyway, back to you guys. Something like that, a spark, something is coming together to form. Okay? Now, you might be asleep to it. You might not be so privy to it. But something, you'll get by Capricorn season. Shit, I don't even think it's going to take that long. But you're going to see what I mean. Not that I mean, not that I say. It's not with the Capricorn, though. Okay? If you go down that Capricorn path, baby, that one's not for you. Spirit done told you. But, or if Spirit has directly guided you not to go back to a certain person. Okay? That's it. That's all. And breaking point, this is the second time that this was at the bottom of my deck. Breaking point, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. All that overwhelmness is going to be gone. But breakthroughs. Breakthroughs. Now, guys, I got to go because I got a meeting in about 3 minutes, all right? I love you guys. If you want to book a reading with me, if you're like, Charlie, I need you to dive in. I need you to go a little bit deeper. You can go on my website, which is in my link in my bio, and you can book me there. My 30 minutes is back at $101, and so it's 111, and then my hour is $222. But I think it's $202.22 or some shit like that. I love you guys. I will see y'all next time. I just put out the discount for the full moon event this upcoming Sunday. Let me know if you want to participate. If you just are trying to inquire about it, DM me. We could talk about it and see if it's a fit for you. It is discounted to $25 for this month. And you could just book on my website, okay? Love you guys. And for some reason, I want to tell you guys, it is individual basis. We will be removing things that you personally want to remove in order to walk into your new beginning. One-on-one. It's just us. All right? Love you guys. I will see y'all next time. And arrivederci. Okay?